Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Seema, your financial coach. Learn to manage your finances and build wealth with me. Today we are going to see a very interesting and an intuitive robo-advisory tool. What exactly is this? It's important that when you start saving your money, you know your goals. You know what you're saving for. So make sure you pen down all your goals. For example, your retirement planning, your wealth building, your children's education, etc. etc. So put a goal for it, put the numbers on, and put the frequency and what amount you wish to save and how soon do you want to save. So once you have the goals in your mind, it's important that you have a tool to make sure you put the structure and organize them really well. And that's where comes this Niyo-money.com. This is completely free. It has zero commissions and it is linked directly with the camps in India. It helps you to build your goals in a very structured way. So without any further ado, let's see. Uh, you can go to this neomoney.com. You can use your Google account to sign up, or you can also manually sign up using your mobile number. Currently, it's just supporting the Indian number. So if you have an India number, you can definitely create this account. Now, what exactly happens over here? I just have a sample dashboard. He has set a goal, like for example, to support his mom for a short term. And then he's also created a goal called tax save, then a separate one for vacation, and then one for emergency fund and one for gift. You can also log in and then start adding your goal. So I will actually show you one such example. When you click on general investing, you will be asked two questions. Of course, before doing this, your risk assessment will also be done, whether you are a low risk taker or a high risk taker. Based on your risk appetite, you would be allocated different funds. Let's assume that you're prepared to take some risks. You actually click on that option, and here it suggests which kind of goal do you want to set. Let's assume I'm going to add retirement goal to my dashboard. I click on start investing, and here I have many options. I can directly say quick invest. I can just go click on start SIPs or do a invest lump sum. But if you really want to plan, you can also click on this plan and invest. Now what this exactly does is it asks you a few questions. So you would need to answer them. Let's assume that I want to save for maybe 10 years from now. And it asks some more questions like how much monthly income do you want when you retire? Let's assume, yeah, I keep these numbers there. I want 95K per month. And do you expect this to be adjusted based on inflation? If yes, then you can click on this. So it shows that today's 95,000 value would be after inflation adjusted, it will be 1.89 lakhs in future. But if you don't want to do that, you can just remove this checkbox and say continue. And here you have low, moderate, high, and custom. So you can custom. So when you say low, it just picks up 20% of equity funds, which has high volatility, and then 80% of debt funds, which with low volatility. So instead, you can click on custom and you can adjust over here. Let's say that you would like to take 50% equity and 50% debt funds. Okay, then it also suggests the amount what you want to, based on the target. It suggests some amount, but yes, you can say that no, you would like to invest 50K per month in this retirement plan, and then you also can put some SIP dates in here, and if you want to increase this SIP 10% every year, you can also add in there, and what's the next target date you want to increase your SIPs. And here you say, okay, I want to retire at 51 years, 8 months from now, which is like 10 years. And then do you want to invest some lump sum now? I said, no, I don't want to invest any lump sum. So here you can actually see, you know, based on whatever you have added in here, your projected monthly income is still 29,178 based on whatever selections you've done. So for example, if I increase my equity, then my monthly projected income changes because I have just given, 10 years. Maybe I can say, if I say, okay, it doesn't allow. So I keep it this way. Here it says you will be investing close to 60 lakhs, but at your retirement age, you will receive 1.06 crores. And here you can choose your funds. They have recommended some funds, but you can still choose your funds. So when they recommend these funds, generally what I would do is I copy one of those funds. I open etmoney.com. This is also another robot advisory tool, and you can ask me why I'm not choosing this and I'm choosing that. But for me, I felt that is more intuitive, so that's the reason I have chosen that. But you can feel free to choose anything else as well. Of course, there are a lot of robo advisory tools now in the market. So let me pick or go to this mutual funds page, and when I just put the control V, the name of this fund, it will automatically pull the details. So here you can see the performance of this fund very clearly. So this is about the Nifty 500 fund. So all the top 500 companies part of this Nifty would be there in this fund. And you can also read the scheme details here. So no commission, but there is an exit load. Is like if you put invest some money and you can't immediately redeem, you need to wait for 15 days. Only then you can exit. And then it has an expense ratio of 0.38%, which means that every year you would need to pay um, on whatever fund value you have 0.38% to the fund manager who's managing your account, right? So that's why we have this mutual fund. So people who are not very well versed in the stock market uh, get into the mutual fund because you have somebody managing your funds much better than, there's no need for you to go through each and every company, but they will create a portfolio, they will create the funds for you, and then they will name it. And of course, to manage that, we would need to pay them. So yes, then you can also see other details like the current AUM, like how much is the amount which is currently being the fund size basically. And do we have any lock-in period? No, so you're free to exit from this fund after 15 days without any lock-in fee or like. And then this is a new fund basically. It's 1 years and 7 month old, so it's a new fund. And here you can see the investment returns calculation. So this one comparatively with this category average, and they also compare with the bank FD and gold. You can also see the riskometer. It's very high. Yes, and then what are the top holdings? So what are the different companies part of this mutual fund? You can see the listing here. And also what is the allocation by market cap? So it's a large, mid cap or a small cap, companies which is in here. It's top 500, right? So you'll have the list of all 500 companies here. You can just run through them. And then allocation by sector. So if you see, most of the funds is allocated to the financial company and few of them to the technology and then energy and FMCG. So you can see that as well. So basically I use this just to see although they have recommended, still it's important that you make sure you are aware in what mutual funds uh, you invest. So it's better you go do all your research before even investing. When you click on choose your funds, it will again ask the SIP years, or yeah, start date, and then it'll also ask the same question which it asked previously. You just need to refill them. And then here it shows the recommended funds. You can adjust them. Okay, let's assume you don't want to, you know, put your investments in so many funds, but just this one fund, you want to allocate the entire 50,000. So you can add over here and then press confirm. When you log in, you need to also create your profile. So you need to create your profile. You need to also link that to your account details. And when you confirm, there will be a trigger which goes to your bank, and then automatically the funds are received to Neo, and Neo then has an agreement with CAMS, and also with the respective direct mutual fund agencies. It will create the documentation, and then it will get displayed in your dashboard. So for example, over here, so after the investment has been done, it will get, if you go click on this particular investment, show the amount which you've invested. So this is Ankur's investment, um, not mine. So yes, you can have a look at it over here. And yes, so this is how you would need to set your Niyo-money. You can probably log in and go check for more details in there. Somehow I like this, it's very intuitive, so I thought I'll share this with you. Hope you learned something today from this video. If so, please share this video with your friends so that they can also join this journey with you. Thank you so much.